Hi guys, welcome to another Thank Truck It's Friday. Today we're going to give you an overview of the Indel fridge range. Now for those of you who don't know, Indel are an Italian company. We've been working with them or partnered with them now for a number of years. They're a great bunch of guys to work with. They're a very professional company. Their roots go back a long way. They have the OE supply for a number of truck brands. They also produce hotel minibars, under-counter refrigerators, that kind of thing. They're a real large outfit, huge manufacturing facility in Italy, and also some manufacturing facilities out in the Far East as well, where they split their production. So their range for trucks or the RV or the leisure side of things, because they all kind of cross over, is quite versatile. We can pretty much split it into three sections, which is what I've got it here for you today as far as fridges are concerned. To my far right over there is what is part of their built-in fridge range. So that particular fridge there, it looks a bit ugly around the sides because it's designed to drop into the new MAN TGX drawer. So you'd pull the factory drawer out, that guy over there would drop in, and then inside you open the black lid on top, you've got a nice, I think it's about 25 to 30 litres, I can't remember exactly, but it's quite a large amount of storage on the inside. Which allows you to store your snacks, store your drinks, that kind of thing. It's a genuine compressor fridge, so it's not a cool box with a fan. You know, that thing, if you want it to, will freeze. Obviously, you probably wouldn't want it to freeze all the time, but in the summer, if you really want to get it cold, it will do it. Installation-wise, 20 minutes, 30 minutes if you've probably not done one before. Comes with a fly lead on the back of it, which you then connect into the electrical system of the truck. Obviously wants to be a permanent feed. No point having a fridge that turns itself off, obviously. So that's part of the built-in range. Now that's for the MAN. We have them for the new Mercedes. We have them for the DAF. They do them for the Renault. There's a huge range, basically. All of that's on our website as well, but we offer a full fitting service on those if you're not confident. But like I say, they are easy. Just drop them in the drawer most of the time. All E approved as well, so they'll all come under type approval regulations. We can give you a Reg 10 certificate for every single one, so you can add it to your type approval for all your dealers that are watching. We also hold type approval for install on our location here in Ipswich as well. So moving on from the built-in, we're going to go all the way over here to my left, your right, which are these guys here. Now these are still technically a built-in fridge for a truck or a camper van, but they're more of a universal fit. So they have a 30 litre capacity. The one on the top has a fold down front door with a pull out tray, and the one underneath there has a pull out drawer. The idea behind these two are for those trucks that perhaps don't have built-in factory drawers where we can drop a fridge in. For example, we'll take an example is the DAF CF, the high roof DAF CF. You can spec that with just a compartment under the bunk, and the front of the bunk in between the seats is a wooden carpeted panel, for want of a better word. So the idea is you would purchase one of these fridges, template out the front of that panel, stick this under the bunk, and then it's going to stick through the front of the panel where you take the hole out, which then gives you a pull-out drawer fridge in a truck that has no prep. So they have captive nutserts all down the side of them and brackets, so you can secure it nicely to the floor, so it's not going to go flying around if the worst should happen. They're done in two different versions. The newest version is the fully pull-out drawer. We'll overlay some footage of that. So it slides out nicely on runners. It does mean that obviously it needs to be a little bit raised off the floor just so it doesn't catch on things. But it's a great design. Also on the bottom one, the compressor is currently mounted on the back of that, but it can also be relocated to the side. So if you have a particular installation problem where you haven't got the depth, but you have got the width, you can move all the gubbins off the back, put it to the side, and still install yourself a fridge. So it's a nice flexible unit. It's kind of the newest version. The one on the top, that's the TB36. It's been about for a while. It's a reliable fridge, it's great. The difference is that, like I said, the front door hinges down. So if you do want to install it dead on the floor and you want the door to fold down onto the floor so it's not sort of snapping away from the fridge, then that's good for that kind of use. So both of those, again, we can fit them for you if you need to. We do fascia panels for some trucks. So again, going back to the older MANs where there was no underbunk drawer, we do a complete kit where we have a nicely designed panel all made out of fiberglass, colour matched to the vehicle, that suits this fridge here, so you can have it all looking nice. You haven't got to worry about cutting out the bunk if you don't want to. Then moving on from there, we go into the portable range. So these are what they call the travel boxes, the TB travel boxes. To my left, your right, I have a TB31A, which is a 29-30 litre fridge, 12 volt, 24 volt, and 240 volt. So on the back of it, there's 3 plugs basically. Comes with all of the different looms that you would expect. You've got a 3-pin plug, you've got your cigarette plug, for want of a better word. So you can use it in the idea is you would probably cool it down in your house, and then take it to the truck for the week, plug it in, and it will remain cool. These things are real beasts. They've got Danfrost, what was Danfrost, I think it's now C-Coupe, compressors in them. They will go down to about -18 if you want them to. Great if you're perhaps using this during the week, and then at the weekend you're going out for a picnic with the family, you can throw some ice creams in there. Good times. The one thing to remember about both of these, so that's the 31, this is the 41, so it's a bit bigger obviously. They are portable fridges, so they don't come as standard with anything to necessarily secure it to your truck. We do see a lot of people put them under a bunk, or they might ratchet strap it to a bunk or a passenger seat. That's all fine. Obviously it's down to you on that one, how you fit it, how you secure it. We do have available pull-out drawers and plates for them. We can get those from Indel. So should you want to, say, permanently mount it in the back of your boot or something, or if you've got a 4x4, you can then mount a tray to the base, and then these secure to that tray and just pull out on like a sliding mechanism. So that's a nice way of doing it. But again, the idea is portability with these things. So these are kind of like the middle of the family. They start all the way down at a TB15, which is a 15 litre fridge, which is half the size of this, funnily enough, which is great. Good for perhaps you're a van driver just out and about for the day or whatever. That's a great thing. Cool it down at night, throw all your stuff in it, and you know it's going to remain up to temperature in the vehicle when you got it plugged into the 12 or 24 volt socket. TB15s, then we go to TB18, which is slightly bigger again. Then there's a jump to the TB31, 41, then we do a TB51, which is even bigger than this. That is a beast. That stands about this tall. So that is like properly a week's worth of, you know, cooled, chilled stuff. We seem to be selling those more to reps that are going around to, say, sell chilled food, or perhaps families that are doing their shopping and they want to keep it chilled during the day if they're out for the day, that kind of thing. Now, again, proper compressor fridges, obviously, as I've said, they do freeze. They're not cool boxes. They don't have a price tag like a cool box. You can go to Halfords, you can go to Tesco's, buy yourself a cool box for 20, 30, 40, 50 quid. That's fine, but it's just going to keep it cool. You need to have some ice packs in there or something. It's not actually going to refrigerate the contents. These things, the small baby of the family starts at around the 200 odd pound mark. And then if you want to go up to the big guy at TB51, you're up at 500-600 pound, because they're fridges. You know, they're a proper bit of kit. They're not rubbish, let's put it that way. So yeah, reliability wise, talking of not rubbish, Indel are an excellent brand. Their warranty support is superb. We here in the UK can repair their fridges. We have multiple guys that are trained to be able to do that. We hold their spare parts on stock. Not that they go wrong very often, to be perfectly honest with you, but the amount that go out of the door here to the amount that come back is, well, minimal. You could probably count it on a hand. So don't be put off if it's a brand that you've not heard of. The chances are you're probably driving a truck with a factory fridge on that's been made by these guys. Out of the top 6, they make 4. So just keep that in mind. And that includes 5 for one particular brand of one particular new generation of truck, because that manufacturer has so many requirements, but they still chose Indel for all 5. They didn't split the production. So yeah, we have the full range on our website. It's not just limited to these 5 or 6 fridges we've got on the table here. Obviously there are loads, so please do have a look. Go under the electrical sections, go to fridges and cool boxes, take a look, take a browse. Any questions you have, give us a call, give the sales team a call. They're all fairly au fait with it. We have full brochures as well on everything. that Indel do, which we can post out to you if need be. And one last thing as well, we are going to be at the Commercial Vehicle Show in April next month in Birmingham, and the guys from Indel are going to be with us as well. So if you do want to get hands-on with any of these products, put the date in your diary. I think it's around the 20-something of April, 26th, 27th, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, make sure you come along, get hands-on with this, and get hands-on with everything else we do. We're going to have everything else there. We're going to have our Truck Chef microwave, we're going to have our mirror shield, we're going to have our IAM aerodynamics, tread-safe platform. TomTom are going to be there with their play table, and you can play with their sat navs. But anyway, it's going to be a good time. My favourite show of the year, that's for sure. So yeah, that's about it, guys. They're fridges, they're great. If you want the best on the market, in our opinion, go with Indel. Do your own research by all means, but you won't be disappointed with these. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Ciao.